Good morning, what's up you guys? Welcome to Sunday. It's been a while since I've done a video.
Welcome back to Fitness Empowerment by Danye, a brand dedicated to flexible nutrition, macronutrient tracking, and a lifestyle without unhealthy extremes.
As you can tell, I am still feeling a little bit sick if you follow my journey on Instagram or anywhere else really. But got married, went on the honeymoon, got sick, got back here. I've just been getting things back in order, so I'm excited to talk to you guys. I'm excited to be back kind of vlogging and putting out videos. So today it's going to be a little bit of a mix of a vlog kind of day in the life, and I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the foods and things I have throughout the day, and then a little bit about this Kangen Water demonstration that I went to yesterday. Quite fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing y'all's thoughts and opinions on it, if you've tried it or not. I'm really interested, so here we go. Okay, starting off my morning with a Premier protein shake. These are awesome. 30 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, and 5 grams of carbs. And then I'm adding to that some Cool Brew hazelnut coffee. So it's like a shot of coffee. You just kind of squeeze it up and then it gives you an exact shot. So it's kind of spiffy. Yes! Sometimes I do more than one, but today that'll do. Yes, I've already had some Mucinex this morning too. I've gone through so many different kinds of Mucinex and Dayquil and NyQuil in the past 2 weeks. It's a little ridiculous, so I may have to actually go to the doctor to finally kick this. But for today, that'll do. Django, could you leave the squirrels be, please? At least until I've had some coffee. Good morning, Beats. How you doing, boo? This is Mommy woke me up from a nap. Shelby, what you doing? So this is the Kangen Water I want to talk to you guys about in a little bit. So if you've heard of this, super interested to hear your thoughts. Okay, so today, this particular Sunday, I'm going to a bridal show, and this time, not as a bride. This time, I'm gonna go help out a couple of the companies I do some social media work for, and I also offer nutrition services, like consultation services through Destiny Day Spa. So if anybody comes in there looking for nutrition services, I can help them out. So I'm going to go and help and support them. And then Retro 521 Coffee Lounge and Venue, I'm going to go and help them out too. They have a double booth together, so I'm pretty excited about that. But this is going to be the largest bridal show of the year in Shreveport, Bossier City. So I'm super looking forward to that, and I'm hoping that I don't sound like I'm sick by the time I get there.
Like, man, everyone's doing these and I'm not. And you can kind of get caught up in that mindset of I need to do more competitions.
Yes, and I've coached clients who, like, their friends are competing, they're like, it has to be everything.
Hair's kind of done, meaning I'm not doing anything to it.
She's coming from a place
Got
that has experience of trying to compete.
black on black on black.
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, and yellow, but you're not going to see my socks, so that's okay. And this is my third baby. Yes, my big old baby.
So don't worry.
He's like an 85-pound baby. Django,
Oh yeah.
do you not want to be on the camera? Yeah. Okay, it's about 9:30. I'm hungry again. That protein shake, while it's a fabulous way to start my day, I should have had a few more like starchy carbs or something with the protein shake. So I'm gonna go make myself some Kodiak cake pancakes. It's gonna be the protein-packed buttermilk flavor ones. I swear, you guys, if you haven't tried these already and you love pancakes or waffles, you gotta try them. You can get them anywhere, like Brookshire's, which is kind of our local Rouse's or grocery store. You can get them at Kroger, you can get them at Target, you can get them at Walmart. You can get them literally anywhere. Anywhere. Any regular grocery store by you, I suppose. Alright, so these are the Kodiak Cakes, Power Cakes, protein packed buttermilk. So there's 14 grams of protein per serving. 1/2 cup is a serving of the dry mix. 53 grams I usually measure out. I get somewhere between 50 and 55 grams. Call it good to go. 2 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, 14 grams of protein per serving. I'm going to do 2 serving sizes today. Alright, I'm gonna use a little bit of coconut oil and non-stick cooking spray, that way we save on some fats. Although, lately I have found that I've not had enough fats throughout the day, so if this was the case towards the end of the day, I would probably actually use a tablespoon of butter or a coconut oil. Kind of a Mickey Mouse fan, especially since we just got back from Disney. So we're gonna make some Mickey Mouse pancakes today. Pancakes are done. We've got 4 pancakes, so mine are probably bigger than most people's, and of course they're Mickey Mouse shaped, but this is 2 serving sizes of the Kodiak cakes right there. So a total of almost probably about 380 calories, 4 grams of fat, 60 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fiber, and 28 grams of protein, so that's pretty awesome. You can always add in some butter or some coconut oil, or you could add in like an egg or an egg white to get a little bit more fat or a little bit more protein, just depending on what your macronutrient budget is for the day. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I'm at the bridal show. It is crazy here. There's like 3,800 brides that are coming through here today. Hopefully you guys can hear me on this, but I'm going to show you a quick little snapshot of the Vogue photo booth and Destiny Day Spa Salon and the Retro 521 little booth areas where they're showing off all of their stuff, and I get to help.
I wait, oh baby, 'cause I know I was the cause. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I'm longing for your kisses and your sweet embrace. Now you're saying you need time and that you need your space, and you don't know if things will ever be the same. Well, I will wait for you, and I'll do anything that you want me to. Just let me into your heart.
Now on the way home, I just picked up some barbecue for my husband and myself, and I've got some client calls tonight and it's like my weekly Sunday client spreadsheet check-in. So I do like a nutritional analysis for all my nutrition clients every Sunday, and that takes about 20 to 30 minutes per person, just depending on how in-depth things need to be for them that particular week. And I have a client inquiry and just the usual Sunday stuff. And then I still want to talk to you guys a little bit about that Kangen water, because it's just fascinating. I'm just so super curious to hear your thoughts. So I will actually look at the camera and talk to you guys more in a little bit after I've had some food because I'm starving and kind of gotten settled into work. Alright, what's up you guys? So it is later in the evening. I am back, had my dinner. I got my client spreadsheet analysis done. I'm no longer driving, so that's always a plus. I'm still suffering from this cold, so taking lots of Mucinex. Hopefully none of you guys have gotten the flu and you have stayed away from all of this sickness, but hopefully this will go away. I've been very fortunate to have gotten like 9 to 10 hours of sleep a night the past couple of nights, so I'm hoping that that extra sleep is just going to kick it. But so I want to talk to you guys all day about this Kangen water. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I showed it a little bit earlier. So this is by no means medical advice. By no means am I telling you what to drink, what to take, or like this is not like gonna solve all your problems. I mean, maybe it will, but I don't know that. So Dr. Karen Pendleton is a doctor in the Shreveport, Bossier City area of Louisiana, and I ran into her, I was introduced to her by another friend about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and she was going crazy about this water. And she gave me kind of a brief overview of it during lunch, talking about kind of the alkaline versus the acidity and how it's just done wonders for her body and for her partner and for a ton of other people. And she invited me to a water demonstration yesterday by Health Quest International, Glenn LeBlanc of Enagic. So he is an Enagic, E-N-A-G-I-C, independent distributor. And I mean, I didn't know really what I was going to go see, but it was super cool. Not only did they do like a, PowerPoint presentation on what it is and what kind of a water filtration system it is and how it changes the water and what it does for your body, but they always like when I can see something in person, kind of like in a science class, and they had all these different bottles of different types of bottles of water or soft drinks or sports drinks sitting out on the table with little like sample cups, and then they had this enagic water, and they were testing the pH of the waters at one point to show like, you know, where it was, whether it was a negative, positive, and the balances on that. I'll put a little pH scale picture up here so you can kind of see. But essentially what you want out of your water is to see this purple color. And it's on the right hand side of the spectrum, so you want it to be like between a 7 and a 9 essentially. And most of the waters were like this orangey yellow color, meaning that they were like super positive. And I'm not a science genius here, so I don't want to misspeak, which is why I have some of these notes here. But essentially, Kangen water is the only water that has 3 different properties. So one is anti-oxidation. So the Kangen water is full of antioxidants, which is why we have a lot of things like blueberries and goji berries and all these like superfoods that are antioxidants. Well, apparently you can have like 1 bottle of this Kangen water, and that's equivalent to like 17 pounds of blueberries or something. So it's pretty crazy how much of the antioxidation this water has. So that's one thing. So it says, when measured most recently, the Kangen water coming directly from this machine is measured at negative 800 ORP. And I'll have to put what ORP is on the screen here because, oxidation reduction potential. So that's super good. That's what we're looking for in beverages as far as like cleaning out our system and our bodies. We want this negative ORP. So the water from Kangen water is negative 800 ORP. Things like Dasani water and other brands of water and like sodas like Sprite, they're on like the +7 and 800 scale. Some of the waters are like in the neutral range. They're like 100 or 150 in the positive range, but nothing like this Kangen water. Okay, so the second property is that it has alkalinization. You want your body to be in an alkaline state, and because of the high alkalinity of Kangen water, you can restore your body back to that healthful alkaline state. And the third property is microclustering. So microclusters are water molecules that gather together in groups known as clusters. In tap water, these groups are normally 15 to 20 molecules, which are called macroclusters, and can only be absorbed into parts of the body where the entire cluster of molecules will fit. During the ionization process that Kangen water goes through, electricity surges through the water, disrupting the clusters and breaking them into smaller groups, normally 4 to 6 molecules, called microclusters. So you can see if you have a smaller group of clusters, then it can get to more places in your body. So therefore your body can actually absorb more water. So instead of like drinking a bunch of water and not being able to absorb it, it's kind of like sitting in your stomach sloshing around. You can actually absorb it and therefore stay more hydrated. So comment below, let me know what you guys think of Kangen water. Have you heard of it before? Have you used it before? Do you know anybody who's heard of it or used it before? Some of these, like not just the demonstration was really cool, but they gave these testimonials of different people who have used it, people that had like psoriasis across their face and drinking this water and like using the specific level of this type of water on their face just cured them. There was a little boy that had a staph infection on his nose, and it was terrible. Like the doctors said that they had to get his nose removed, and by just putting a specific form of this alkaline water on a cotton ball on his nose for 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes twice a day, within 4 days it was almost all the way healed, and they were able to cancel that surgery to remove the boy's nose, because if that staph infection had gotten into his nasal cavity and into his eyes, I mean the boy could have died. So I mean, just like tons and tons of miracle stories. You can use the water to you can use it as like dishwashing detergent, you can use it as laundry detergent, you can use it as just cleaning spray and solution in your house, and drinking. So like the machine helps you put the water out in different levels of alkalinity, if I'm correct. So again, I'm only just barely getting into this research. It sounds super cool. These machines are super expensive. You know it's expensive when they don't outright tell you how much it is, but they tell you how much it is monthly. So maybe that price will go down in the future. It's like a couple $1,000s for these machines. And it's like $50 a month. So we don't have one. I don't know if we'll get one or not, but there's actually this 21-day Kangen Water trial, so I think I'll probably do that because it's free and I like water and I drink water all the time anyway. So if I can stop by and get their water every day and just see how I feel in 21 days, and if I'm able to do some research on PubMed in the meantime and you know, continue to just do some more research on my own, I mean, who knows? I'm not up to, you know, I don't really want to spend that kind of money, but at the same time, if that filters my water for the rest of my life, if I never have to buy cleaning supplies again, or if I never have to buy, you know, dishwashing detergent or laundry detergent, I don't know. It's just something I want to consider, but put your thoughts down below. This video is getting long, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you want to hear more of my lovely voice, since it's, you know, still cold, make sure you go check out my podcast. I have it hosted on Anchor right now, so it's being sent out to Google Play and Pocket Cast. I'm still working on SoundCloud and iTunes, so cut me a little slack there. I'm working on it. Other than that, you guys have an awesome evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Be empowered to make a change in your life and take the next step on your health and fitness journey.